Now this is really cool. So this is made. Does this designate anything? I mean, what are the designations? The types of feathers.
No, it's
These.
just for sure.
What is this? Is this the Thunderbird here?
Yeah.
And
That's the company we had.
That's the company that you had. So what are the? I see there's red feathers on the end of the long white feathers here. What do the feathers indicate? Do they have any special meaning, or?
No, it's just a regular.
Isn't that cool? That is really cool. Now, Sonny's the chief. He's the chief of St. Augustine's.
I got the chief over here.
You got a what?
There's the chief.
That's
my
the
nephew.
chief. That's your nephew.
That's my nephew.
Oh, is that right?
He looks like you. I can see. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't you
Yeah,
see
you can
that?
see similarity. Yeah.
That's a great frame.
So what? Now, when you see a headband like this, what does that designate? Does any?
It's just when they put a show on. They put this on.
Yeah, but everybody doesn't get to wear one of those. I mean,
No.
So what does it mean when you're wearing one of those? Is it like a rank or
Like your clan.
part of a
You
clan?
got Bear Clan, you got Wolf Clan.
What does this mean? Like as far as the clan of what? I mean,
Huh?
the clan. What's the clan that you belong to?
The clan, the Mohawk are the bears.
The what?
Bear.
They're the bear.
Okwadi.
Is that what it means?
Okwadi.
Isn't that
I
cool?
got teaching Mohawk too.
Yeah.
I got translated everything to Mohawk.
It's like a coat of arms.
It is kind of like a coat of arms. Yeah. That would be their way of doing it.
Exactly.
Exactly right. That's very cool.
Is today a special day, or?
No.
No, he just brought it in because we've been talking about it for
No,
some time.
for Kateri.
Yeah.
She's doing this for
Kateri,
Kateri.
Tekakwitha.
She's going to be a saint, 2 weeks.
In 2 weeks? Yeah.
They're going to leave on the 18th. They got a couple of planes going to Rome.
You're not going?
No, my nieces, my nephews, they're all going.
It must be so exciting for everybody.
Oh yeah. Sonny, what are the feathers from? Are they from? What kind of a bird are they from? The feathers.
I can't tell you. I don't know.
Well, what does this mean? These
Huh?
hang. What do these mean? What's this about? What are those for?
Tell you
These.
the truth, I don't know.
That's all
I
right.
just bought it.
So you haven't had it in the family
Well, you
long.
look great in it.
Yeah, it looks terrific. And you used to have a whole leather suit too, right?
Huh?
You used to have a whole leather
Yeah,
suit.
the whole suit. I'll have another one made.
Is it all leather?
Yeah,
Yeah.
buckskin.
Buckskin.
I'm
Oh,
gonna have one for my granddaughter.
the buck stops here.
Yeah. Did you see Sunny?
Isn't that cool? Isn't that
Did
cool?
you see Sunny?
In my country, we celebrate that.
Is that right?
In Belize, when I was a little kid,
Really?
because it's by Mexico.
Can I get a picture of everybody with Sonny here?
Oh,
Yeah. Can everybody kind of step in with Sonny here?
yeah. Our friend.
This is Sonny.
Read it.
We're gonna get everybody. Yeah. Just gonna get everybody on YouTube. Hey, Josephine, why don't you step in with Sonny? Now, this is very cool. You're already on camera. It's on YouTube.
Oh, it's a movie.
See that? I don't no,
Janet?
don't expect a flash. Isn't that really cool?
Even out.
I'm just putting Sonny up on
Your
YouTube.
nephews are tickled.
His nephews and nieces are really excited about it. His nephews and nieces are really excited about this. Well, the Kateri, you pronounce it Kateri, right?
Kateri, yeah.
Kateri Tekakwitha. Yeah.
Wow, you have that down?
Well, I've been to Orisville a few times, so.
You know
yeah.
what I used to call it? Take it with you.
Oh,
Take
okay,
it
that's,
with you.
that's a good way to remember.
You remember.
So, Sonny has a long history. Sonny, were you always a member of this parish here, or what?
No, I just came here because my granddaughter goes to school here 11 years ago.
Oh, wow.
My parish is in a holy name in Cope.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is it really? I didn't know that.
So you travel all the way
It's a movie he's taking.
Yeah. You don't have to. I just. Everybody's on movie now, so everybody's good. But so.
I'm originally from Canada, Kateri's church. That's
You
where
were-
I was
you-
baptized. That's where I was made my first communion.
Okay, Attilio. You're funny.
Come on, John,
John,
get
you
in
want to hop
there.
in?
Come on, John. Come on, sister.
Yeah, isn't this cool? Hop in. This is all a movie. there's no flashes. Everything's being recorded, basically. So you're good.
Every time you
So-
look at you, I get the feathers in my ear.
So you were born in the same parish as Kateri,
Yes.
where she was what?
That's where that's where she
Yeah.
Yes.
she was born in Oroville, but they keep traveling and they wound up in Canada. But her father was a Mohawk. That's what I am. I'm a full-blooded Mohawk Indian from the same reservation.
Oh, now that's not a bad idea. Maybe if you want to have a plan someday to go out, has anybody been to Orisville? Oh, it's really quite a place to go. Yeah, the North American Martyrs, St. Isaac Job and Companions. You've not been? It's quite a place to go. The North American Martyrs is a shrine.
My arms are getting tired. I thought
Yeah.
I just
No. No, Tilio. That's what I was saying. Don't expect a flash. It's a movie.
so proud to have you with us. My God, that's great.
Yeah.
Somebody had to do it,
Say to myself, why is everybody
I'll have a
staying
picture
still?
of American
Hey, look
Indian,
at that.
American Indian here.
Hey, he took the feathers.
There we go.
That's where the feathers went. I didn't know where the feathers went.
All right.
So-
take care. God bless you.
Thank you.
So Sonny, then you were born in the parish that she was raised in.
Yeah.
So she was born in Orisville and raised in on the reservation in Canada.
Yeah.
Is that how it worked?
Kanawaki.
Kanawaki?
Kanawaki. That's the name of the reservation.
Oh, okay.
I was always,
Take care, Tillian. See ya.
when I was a kid growing up, I was always wondering why these tourist buses always come to the reservation. Every day they come there. All the tourists from Montreal, they used to come to the reservation to see her relics and her shrine. Sometimes 2-3 buses come up.
So where was she actually? Where did she become a Catholic? Where in Montreal?
What's that?
She wasn't born a Catholic.
No.
She was born. She was converted. She was converted in where was she was converted in Orisville or in Canada?
Yeah, she wound up in Canada and she stayed there till she passed away.
Okay.
She was only 24 when she was.
Oh, is that? I didn't know she was that young.
She was sick.
Really? Wow. So she was converted to Catholicism in Canada,
Yeah,
baptized
she was baptized.
in the parish that you were baptized in.
Yeah,
Was that at the same baptismal font?
yeah, but we had the Jesuit priests over in Canada.
Yeah. So you were baptized at the very same baptismal font that she was baptized at?
No, she was baptized someplace else, but
Oh.
she wound up on our reservation.
Oh, okay.
I guess her dad was from our reservation. He's a Mohawk.
Yeah.
He's got to be from our reservation.
Yeah. Wow. So she was raised and she must have gone to church at that same parish
Oh,
then.
yeah.
When did she die?
1876, I think.
Is that right?
Yeah.
You want to come out in the sun? We get the sunlight on that so you can see it a little easier?
Huh?
You want to get the sunlight on that? You want to step outside with that so we can get the...
Over here.
Either one. Yeah.
The sun over there.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, it's locked.
No more.
We gotta lock the door.
Thank you, John. You got the key.
Better get the sun.
Keys to the kingdom. Hey, Sonny. Hoya, hoya, hoya. What does that mean?
Hiya.
What does that mean? What is hoya? Huh?
Yeah, I heard that in John Wayne's movie. Hiya.
You can get over here in the sun, Sonny. You get some nice sunlight on those feathers. It looks really good.
Oh, right
There you
there.
go. That's perfect.
All right.
Yeah, that's great, Sonny. So,
beautiful.
isn't that cool?
Yes.
What's her name? She said it had a really good comment. That's like the coat of arms that we have. It's celebrating the coat of arms sort of in that fashion.
Yes.
That's really cool, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Now there's the Thunderbird on the bottom.
Thunderbird, yeah. That was the name of our company, the steel company we had,
Yeah.
Thunderbird. I guess we had about 25 years, I guess.
It looks like a Thunderbird on the side of your headband as well. Is that a Thunderbird?
I don't know. I didn't know.
Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah. That's very cool, Sonny. Who makes this? Who makes these for you? Is this made on the reservation?
Yeah, they're making them on the reservation.
Okay. Wow. Are you going to go back up there to the reservation?
I don't know when I'll be going back.
How often do you go generally?
Well, whenever it was cool, you know. I used to go back almost every weekend.
Really? every weekend.
Yeah, well, when I was working in, we used to live in Brooklyn, and my kids would get out of school, then my wife would take the kids back to the reservation for the summer. Then I travel every weekend. We finish work Friday night, we go back to the reservation for 2 days. Sunday we come back. It was tough because we had no highways. We had to take the old road, Route 9. There was no true way, no freeway.
How long did it take you?
Huh?
How long did it take you?
12 hours.
Wow.
Today you can make it in 5 hours.
Well, maybe the way you
roads,
drive.
the highways we have.
Well, keep it under 200.
Yeah, yeah. It's about wasn't it about a 7-hour drive? It's about
Well,
300.
if you stop and have
Yeah,
coffee or
yeah,
something. But
yeah.
if you go right straight, just gas up and go right straight.
Oh, okay.
It's not that far. It's
Wow.
335 miles.
Yeah, that's
But
true.
from Brooklyn to there, it's about 375. But I clocked it a lot of times.
Now, your dad had a store. You said yesterday. Your dad had a store on the reservation,
Yeah, back in the 40, after the war.
and that's not there anymore.
No.
No. So that's when was that taken down?
Oh,
Hi.
1961. 1961. They closed it.
see.
1961. It was taken down.
Yeah.
Was it general goods, like a general store?
Yeah. No, not a.
What
like
did he?
like a deli.
Oh, it was a deli, a food deli.
Yeah, like a deli. You sell food. And
Oh, that's nice.
sell meat, butcher shop, sell groceries.
Now, did they, the Mohawk Indians, they were not more of a warring type of, they were very much more peaceable, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I did a summer, I volunteered a summer out in Lakota, for the Lakota, or the Sioux out in South Dakota some years back on their reservation. I spent a summer there working, just helping them out. And it was very fascinating. They had headbands, of course, very similar. And what I was surprised to see is that when I was introduced to their culture, basically, they would bring the children in from the reservation, and they would introduce them to the Western culture in this big space underground, the church that they had set aside. And they would have the initial classes, getting them used to it. They started them in teepees.
Yeah.
And then they eventually graduated them to the Western style of classroom. But they had all kinds of artifacts of their history, and also the way that they would do things like dry vegetables and roots and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They dehydrated them. It was really fascinating. And they had two big skins of, I don't know, probably buffalo or something,
Yeah.
that they had bleached white. And then they burnt with a hot iron or whatever they did it with. They burnt the life cycle of the male and the female in. So the father would be teaching the child how to hunt and track and things like that and fish, and the mother would be teaching the young girl how to cook, and how they gave birth, squatting rather than laying down and things like that. But it was really a fascinating. They gave their whole life cycle in images.
yeah?
It was very cool.
Very cool.
Yeah. But they were. They're out. I think that they settled more out in the northwest and in the very far west now. I'm not sure. Yeah.
Funny, when I was growing up, I thought we were the only Indians on the reservation.
Yeah.
I didn't know there were Indians all over the country.
Different tribes. Yeah.
I was a little kid growing up. Oh,
Yeah.
This is it.
Now the Mohawks settled where mainly in the northeast?
Yeah. Well, some of them split. Some of them went to St. Regis. I don't know if the chief didn't get along or something. So he took half of the tribe to St. Regis. It's quite a ways. About an hour, 2 hours ride from our reservation to their reservation. But we're friendly now,
Oh, good.
you know.
Yeah, that'd be good.
And they talk fluent Mohawk too.
Do they
I
really?
was surprised.
Wow.
I had them on the job one day in Jersey. I said, well, where these guys come from? He said, they're from St. Regis. And boy, every dinner time I sit down, they come and sit down with me.
Yeah?
We chat, we tell stories in Mohawk.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, that was nice.
Yeah.
So if I go there now, I could speak their language. I could get along good with them.
That's that right. That's great. Now,
But I don't know what they're doing there now. I don't know if they got gambling or. But our reservation's got no gambling.
What Indians settled this area along the Hudson here? What tribe would have been in this area? Do you
I
know?
don't know.
Sink.
Sink Sink? Oh, that's why they have the name of the prison. Is it really?
S-I-N-C-K is how the spelling was spelt when they first tried to spell it.
Really?
S-I-N-C-K.
What-
And
what is
it
that?
means rock upon rock.
Is that right?
That's, this area has plenty of rock.
Yeah.
I tried to dig post holes for a fence once. And
Is
I
that
said,
right?
who put all these rocks here?
the Indians. That's funny. Yeah, obviously it's the nature of the terra firma, as they say.
It is.
Yeah, but so this was there's a cemetery right across the river here on Croton Point Park, right? That's I don't know what tribe that would be, but the markers are not there that much anymore. I think that a lot of the markers have been removed for some reason. But if you know where they fly the remote control airplanes?
Yes.
If you go up that hill, when you're coming into the park and you take that right and you go up the hill, as you go up the hill before you come out to the area where they have the parking for the airplanes, on the right side there's like an open area, almost like a meadow, and I understand that to be a cemetery, an Indian cemetery, and that I've been told about. I haven't gone to check it out, but I didn't know what Indians that they would be that have been buried there. And I think that when they were doing some digging over here, they ran into Sinasqua.
Yes, that's where Sinasqua Park name came from.
Oh, okay.
The Sinasqua Indians.
Okay.
And they're right next door. There were plenty of tribes around here because there was plenty of game, and people went back and forth. The land was very fertile.
Who was telling me about a winter that was so cold? Was it you that?
They
Yeah,
called it the hard winter.
What was that about?
It
If I can
was.
could you stand with Sonny so I can get you both in this one? Just thanks, John.
It was in the early to mid 1800s. I'm not sure the date, and they called it the hard winter because
In this area right
in
here.
this area right here, and it snowed from November into March and April, and never stopped. They had 30-some storms. There was 15 feet of snow
Oh my gosh.
on the ground at the same time
Oh.
because it never got a chance to melt.
Wow.
And the ice was so thick in the river that it took till late April to
Thaw out.
melt.
Wow.
You could look it up on the internet. Just type in the hard winter.
And didn't you say something about animals were found frozen? Yeah.
Yeah, animals from farms
Yeah.
were just frozen in place. There was
Yeah.
no helping.
Wow.
People died in the same manner.
Oh my gosh. Yeesh.
Nobody was prepared for that winter.
Wow. Well, there must have been a lot of game around here for sure. Fishing as well with the Hudson. So.
I noticed there's a lot of the streets are named out of Mohawks, Iroquois, Seneca. My friend lives on Mohawk, I think, one of the ironworkers. I used to go pick him up in the morning to go to work. I see the streets are all native names.
Yes, Route 9A and 133, there's an enclave they call Indian Village in
Yeah.
Ossining, yes. And it has all Indian names.
I wonder if there's any more Indians around here.
I don't know.
We're losing.
Yeah.
We're losing the battle.
You're
No
a
more
winner, though.
Indians.
Sonny, you've got to record everything about the Mohawk language. Get a dictionary and put all of the English words into Mohawk for us sometime. That would be terrific, huh? No, I wonder if they're actually.
I could pick it up when I go back.
Yeah. Well, you never lost your fluency, though, right?
No,
You still speak it fluently.
fluently.
Now, do you still write and read in?
No, I don't write or read. I just speak.
You can speak it.
Yeah.
I wonder what it looks like. Is it a symbol type of writing, or is it? Well, I don't know if they'd have the alphabet. Well, that's interesting. So your wife still speaks it though, right?
Yeah. She speaks a little bit, but not.
She's not fluent?
Not as much as I do.
Is she fluent though? I mean, she's Mohawk,
Yeah, she's Mohawk.
100%.
Huh?
Your wife is 100% Mohawk as well.
Yeah.
Wow. So you're really full 100%. And your children are not picking up the Mohawk?
No.
Uh,
How about your granddaughter?
I'm teaching her. Yeah. She's the only one. The other kids, my other grandchildren, don't, you talk to them, then they just go over their head.
yeah, well, it's, you know, it's the way it is here. So
Well, the sister was just saying after Mass, she was commenting on how beautiful this was and how perhaps you could do an assembly for the school next door sometime.
Yeah, that'd be
I said,
good.
well, you know, you have to ask.
talk about your history to the school children here.
Huh?
You could talk about your history to the school children here.
Yeah.
That's terrific. Now you were at John and well, you saw the video of John with the crucifix, the crosses rather, from the trade tower, and Sonny here was responsible for the iron workers, making sure the twin towers were perfectly vertical with all of the iron. So essentially, you oversaw every piece of iron that went up, and John had some of that iron here that we were talking about one day. So you have a very interesting point of reference for the both of you. It's really quite a story.
Except his was straight, and the crosses that were made were bent.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we put a lot of work in. We did a lot of construction work around here.
Yeah.
They work on the throughways and did the turnpikes. And,
That's with your company.
no, that's not. Our company didn't come along until 1978.
Oh.
This is working for Harris Structural Steel or Bethlehem Steel, Merkin Bridge, all the big companies, you know. I know every company I put what job I worked on.
His
Like
mind
the
is really
throughways,
clear.
Harris Structural Steel had all the contracts. Put up a lot of VA hospitals after the war, 1948. We went all over, from Albany, Syracuse, Connecticut, and East Orange, New Jersey. All the same type of hospitals, I guess, for the servicemen when they come out of the service.
Yeah,
they need
right.
the hospitals,
Right.
You know.
VA hospitals.
I was only 18, 19 years old then.
Now,
That was a long time ago.
Perini Corporation bought your company, right?
Huh?
Perini bought your company?
Yeah,
Yeah. When did you sell it?
back in the 80s, I think.
Okay.
No, 90s. Because I retired in 93. It's got to be in the 90s. 200, 2000.
So Sonny just got his 65 years membership in the union last week, right?
Yeah, last week.
You still keep your card.
Yeah,
You never know when you're gonna have to go
No,
back
you
to
never
work
give
and
it up.
walk on a beam.
you never give it up.
Never give up.
You worked on the towers in Boston too, right?
No, just the Hancock building.
Oh, well, that's one of the
And
towers. Yeah.
the airport. What was that airport?
Logan.
Logan Airport,
Yeah.
yeah. We put up bridges, highways.
Yeah.
They didn't have to. They didn't have too much road to get to the airport.
Well, they just
Got
put the
new
Ted.
bridges up for them.
You know, they just put the Ted Williams tunnel in there. There was a big problem with that, though. You saw that, right?
Took about what, 30 years?
And not only that, they had some deaths. Some people with some, you know, they cut costs on some of the designs, and
Right,
inferior
the
quality.
ceiling fell.
A big hunk of a plate of concrete fell on a woman, killed her in her car. It just dropped right on her. And to this day, there's still leaks in that in the tunnel. They have to pump out water excessively because there's leaks. You know, but of course it was a huge feat to be able to do what they did. But it does make it different. They had the Sumner and the Callahan Tunnel when you used to go into Boston. I'm sure you've been through that many times, Sonny, right? Well, the Ted Williams Museum. I'm sorry, the Ted Williams Tunnel. Now, when you go down the Mass Pike, you don't have to go through Boston at all. You go straight into Logan Airport. It dumps right onto the airport itself, so you have a direct shot in on the Mass Pike. It's very good that way. But it's, you know, it's coming back. Well, yeah, back is the tolls are getting up there as well, the prices. But yeah, have you been through the Ted Williams tunnel? No.
I'd like to take a trip back there and see the John Hancock building.
Yeah.
65 years ago.
Is that right?
That's my first job.
Oh. You can
I wonder if it's still up there.
You can see the tower.
one of my
It's
buildings
still there.
now.
No. It's still. In fact, from my town, I'm from Natick, and that's an Indian name for town of the hills, the place of the hills.
Yeah.
And in Natick, it's not that hilly. It's similar to this area, but But from Natick, you can actually see Boston. You can see the two towers sticking up over the horizon. You can see the Hancock as one of them, Hancock and the Prudential. So you worked in that one. So every time I go by that now, I say, "Oh, Sonny, I can see Sonny over there." All right. Well, thanks a lot, Sonny. That looks really
Okay.
cool. And
I'm gonna go to the church next Sunday. They got one up in right off the Tekakwitha on 82.
Okay.
There's a Kateri church there. I think it's in the bulletin here. The guy gave it to me. So 7 o'clock in the morning. So I'll leave about 6. Doesn't take that long. 45 minutes.
Yeah.
you know, it might
And I
not
take off up that
it
way.
might not be a bad idea if at the parish
I don't
here,
have anything over here.
if at the parish here, if we got together and did a little pilgrimage up to Orisville for the day, that would be a really good trip.
I'd love to go.
Yeah, it's a terrific place. I mean, they have the journal of St. Isaac Jogues that he kept there. They see the perimeter of the fort, and they give you the story of what happened to the French missionaries. They were really heroic guys. And St. Isaac Jogues buried his companion, I think it's Rene Goupil, in the ravine down below. They never found his body, but they suffered tremendously, and they came back more than once. And they had the Protestants got them in trouble. They told them that making the sign of the cross is the sign of the devil and things like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and they ended up like chewing off their fingers, cutting their hearts out and eating them, and then they put burning coals in their eye sockets. They poured molten lead down their throats. These guys suffered a lot for the faith.
Quite a bit.
Yeah, quite a bit, I'd say.
That's horrible.
Yeah. But they give you the sites where it all took place when you go there. And they have retreats there. It's a big round, almost like a coliseum shape. I mean, you know that. Well, actually, it's just a round building. And it looks very much like in the middle on the altar inside the church. It looks like a fort, you know, made with the timber for the walls. It's like, you know, just to depict the age that it was from, the era, about the whole story. But it's quite a place to go to, so it's worth it someday. Place to go.
All right, April 12th, we'll do that. Just to throw in a date in the hat. Let's do it.
April 12th.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
We can put together, you know, a date together like that's good.
Or November, this month coming up.
I'll go anytime.
We'll tell Joan to put it in the bulletin and see what happens.
It's a good idea. All right, Sonny. Thanks again.
Yeah, sign up and
Thanks, John.
get a bus.
That's right.
That sounds good.
You gonna drive?
Huh?
You gonna drive?
Not me.
Yeah, we'll get the seniors.
I can't drive anymore. My kids
Hey, you know
take
who
the
might
wheel.
do that is Ralph. Ralph might be willing to.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, Sonny.
Thank you.
Hoya, 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 hoya.
Hiya.
I'm gonna hold that while you put it in.
Yeah, just put it in there.
Thanks, Sonny.
And you want this in there too?
Yeah. Okay, I'll see you guys
Take care,
tomorrow.
Sonny. You have a good day.
Yeah.
Talk
See
to
in
you.
church.
We're in the ball game tonight.
Oh yeah? Who's
Yeah,
playing?
Right, this is it.
Oh yeah?
Yankees.
Yankees.
I don't know
Games,
why.
Baltimore, 2 games Yankees. This is it tonight.
Yeah. I don't know. Every time J-Rod doesn't play, they win the games.
I know.
They should bench that guy.
I think so.
Huh?
A-Rod.
Yeah.
I call him
Bench him?
A-Rod. All he's doing is striking out this series. He's got
Holy
about 8 or
man.
9 strikeouts and 8 or 9 men left on base.
Every time
Hi,
there's men
Francis.
on base, he strikes out.
Yes. Hello, Francis.
Hi, Francis.
Yeah, it seems like it. There's somebody on base. Forget it.
Yeah.
David Letterman said, you know, a sure sign of fall in New York is A-Rod getting up and striking out with the bases loaded.
Donald Trump fired him. You're fired. Good thing the old man ain't around, huh? George Steinbrenner?
Oh,
Huh? He's fired him right off the bat.
I don't
Right
know.
off the bat. Is that a pun?
You'll probably say, stay home and I'll send your check home.
Definitely off the bat. Yeah, we'll mail you the check.
You'll
Just
mail
stay
your
home.
check. Stay home. Jätte ju gärna det. Jätte ju gärna det. It's no good.
What's that?
Jätte ju gärna det. No good. A-Rod.
A-Rod.
I wasn't too thrilled.
Jätte ju gärna det.
What's
No
that?
good.
It's no good?
No good.
Oh, no. Sonny, enjoy the day, okay?
Okay, you too.
Talk to you later.
Oh, it's getting cloudy.
Yeah, I see that. You're going oru.
I hope it rains so we don't have to play ball.
Check ahead that way, Zadego.
Check out that way.
Zadego, run like hell. Okay, Sonny.
Okay.
Talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Biden was